Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. I know this is for February and I know it's the end of the month. It's just been a really, there's been a lot of personal things going on in my life, and I just could not get around to the reading, even though I wanted to. Trust me, I'm dedicated to you guys, but I needed a break, and I'm thinking for next month I may not do the monthlies, but instead I think I'm going to do a lot of different types of readings that I really been wanting to bring out. And I want to do some live readings too. So I think just for the month of March, I may skip the monthlies. I mean, we'll see. But I feel that's what I'm being called to do this for March, is really bring out some different elements to you guys. Yeah, I can just feel it, so I'm going to follow it. I hope you guys will. We'll see how it goes, and if I feel called to do the monthlies, then I'll do the monthlies, no doubt. Okay, so thank you guys. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I know a lot of people look at readings if they have their Jupiter or their, I was going to say Mars, but maybe somebody's here for their Mars. I don't know, but I was thinking Jupiter and Venus. We just had the full moon in Virgo yesterday. Right? Yesterday, yeah. So, I have to tell you that building up to this full moon has been very, very tough energy. And I don't know. The moon phases definitely affect me. So that may have been part of what kind of held me in place. That's kind of what I felt like. I was being held in place, but I had some great epiphanies and that come to me. So take all that in. But since the new moon or the full moon, I have noticed a difference in my energy immediately. So I'm very thankful. Also, this is for anyone who's been intuitively guided, and I love that you guys are really paying attention to your intuition. This tells me that we're all growing as a collective, and I don't know, I'm kind of proud of us. I'm proud of you. And I mean, I see the growth. I see it. I see it in your comments. I feel it in the energy too. And the readings have been changing, so take note of that. Okay, I'm going to try not to talk, and I'm going to try not to make it too long, even though I know some of you like it long, but I need to get 4 more readings out. So then I can begin my new projects. So let's begin. We're going to use the Tibetan singing bowl, our symbol, that we are ready to begin the reading. Somebody asked me about this donut and where I got it. Actually, I thought they just came with the with bowls. I just realized on the bottom of this is a website, www.singingbowlonline.com. singingbowlonline.com. Singing Bowl Online is one word, of course. So you may be able to look up there, and I don't know. I think I'll go back there too. Okay, guys. Let's begin. We just want to clear our mind, and the rest will follow. Beautiful. I take this off. Okay, my lovely Libras. Lovely Libras. I don't even want to call this your February reading, because we only have 8 days left. And, I never like putting them actually to the month anyways. This is really your reading for right now, and I may even title that right now for Libra, right now. Okay. I'm just really doing this freestyle. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Tower. So something wants to end in your life. Something you've been carrying around. Especially the Magician here, because this is the ability to co-create. To create again. Start over again. But with confidence. Even if I have a little fear, I still have confidence. Trusting in oneself. Trusting in your beliefs and trusting in these epiphanies that you've been receiving. Ideas. Trusting them. I feel like some of you are dealing with someone who, I don't know why I want to use the word, took a hiatus. But I do feel like somebody, well, remember, this could be you or happening to you, but I do feel like someone has left your life. And, you know, you may have just left someone and been questioning, did I make the right move? I definitely feel like you did. How do you know? Well, whoever I'm talking to, it's very clear. You know, let's just say the last 9 years of your life, because, you know, I look at our lives as, what's the word I want to use? You know, different time points. That's not the word I want to use, but anyways, I feel like if you've been questioning, did I do the right thing? And, you know, evidently you had some attachments here. Of course you did. But it just feels like, you know, it's like a game I cannot win. It's a game I cannot win, at least for the time being. This is something that I put a lot of energy into, but it just was not turning out my way. The Tower is here. This is universal energy. This is something ending quite abruptly. And it carries a sting, no doubt. But it's the universe behind this. And especially with the Magician coming out next, it's the universe kind of giving you a nod that, well, a couple things. Recognizing the hardship within you right now. And, you know, I do feel like you may have taken like a fall from glory, but kind of written in the stars anyway. Which to me means it's a learning lesson, you know, something I'm learning from here. It's a way to expand my knowledge and my understanding of myself, but also the world energy. You know, it feels like something pure wants to enter, something real. Not, you know, it's not that what you had wasn't real, but what wants to come in and wants your help with it. So this, it's almost like the universe is asking for you to redirect your energy to help you create what you've really wanted to create all along. And as soon as I said that, I also realized that for some of you, it's going to bring you right back to possibly this person. It's not that I'm saying forget about the person, but at this point, it does feel like I'm meant to move forward. You know, definitely a healing process over it. Because once I climb out of this energy, then I start moving into more of a positive understanding energy. Something pure wants to come in. And when I think of something pure, I feel like, kind of like a soul contract. Something that I can trust in. Something that once it comes in, and I want you to remember, you're co-creating this with the universe. So they're counting on your energy to move things forward. It feels like the universe did its job by moving you from one situation. For some of you, out on your own, we have the Empress. Number 3, March. Attached to the Ace of Swords. It's not attached to, I don't have it attached to the Magician, but they're definitely talking to each other. So this is the ability to create, not just your outer world, but your inner world. This is about a strength that you have gained, definitely have gained. Maybe you don't feel it yet, especially with an ace just popping out. So the beginning of it, the beginning of honesty, the beginning of truth. You're living within your authentic self. Being attached to the Empress, this tells me, I'm a lot stronger than I think I am. I'm a lot stronger than I think I am. I am the Empress. I've always been the Empress, male or female. But it's the recognition of it now. It's seeing it for what it truly is. Universe wants to create with you from loving energy. Empress is a very loving, strong-willed energy. Creative energy. Definitely creative energy. We have another one. So, I know there's new beginnings. And, when I say new beginning, it doesn't mean my whole life has to change. But there's elements within my life that will change for the better if I allow myself to co-create with the universe, with Source, however you want to look at that. But it's telling me also this is the right path. This is the path you requested. And it gives you the opportunity to truly live within your authentic self. I see the struggle. The struggle, but coming through that struggle, coming out the other end of it. It kind of feels like the energy I just went through before the Virgo moon, kind of feeling like I'm being held in place. I don't know how to really explain it. But coming out of that, and with purpose. We have the 5 of Cups. Temperance. Beautiful. I love when Temperance shows up in a reading, because this tells me that this is divinely guided, that this has been about patience, working through, learning, the mixing of the fire and the water, the understanding of it, and the power of it. All energy. Attached to the 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups is about missing someone. But it's also about energy that I put a lot of energy into wanting back what I've already had. Wanting something back or someone that will not serve me at this very moment. You know, I never say something is finalized, a relationship, anything, because it's really up to us, right? And by the way, the Magician is right in the center here. So this is about you creating. You know, you are the painter. I feel like Temperance is saying there is just better out there for you. I feel like August has an important date for someone. Something that I've been waiting for, at least from the month of August. And I'm feeling October too. You know, I feel like what this is talking about also is, for some of you, there's been a period that you've been in, maybe from August or October. You've been in a healing process. You know, it's like going through a very tough winter. But the universe is saying, keep in mind that the seasons will change. Winter will become spring. Spring will become summer. It is the way it is. And trust in that. Things will not remain the same. Things will change. If I'm in something, you know, if I'm concentrating on someone that I want back, something that I want back, I want my youth back, I want a lot of different things here. Well, it's kind of a weird energy because what you want back wouldn't serve you at this time point. All right, let's keep going. You need to take a chance. You need to take a chance on something new. I mean, you don't have to, right? You certainly don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You know, with the Magician here, it's really up to you. It's really up to you. But the energy is pointing you in the future. Well, I don't want to sound mean, but I feel like if someone, I feel like I want to say snap out of it. I need you to snap out of it. Because you can. So it's not the universe saying, come on, snap out of it. You can snap out of this. It's something I'm holding on to. And with Temperance beside that, so I'm holding on to something that is not serving me any longer. Temperance is about patience. But I kind of feel like Temperance is waiting on you. And now it's time. Now is the time. We have the Hierophant, card of Taurus. I feel like the Hierophant is here to ask you to come from a higher place, your higher wisdom. Lighten up. That's the message. Some of you, it is about lightening up. No, that doesn't sound right. There's someone who's being very rigid. Because you're in a lower energy. No wonder the Tower's here, because, it is the universe trying to help you find your way, with the remembrance that you are on the right path. Hardships we do have to go through, but it's so that we can become like the Empress. I feel like the Empress has seen, someone out there has seen a lot of maybe destruction, a lot of negativity, and a lot of energy that it's hard to find positivity out of anything. But you can. We have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So there is fear. First thing I want to say is the number 13 is popping out to me. So that's a significance for someone. Libra, what I'm feeling is there's someone out there, well, probably more than one, who, you have a fear that you are not good enough. You have a fear that, where this is work, love, family, I don't feel like I'm at the top of my game. I don't feel like anything can come to me and I can do anything of real value out of it, which is wrong. But you're feeling that way. It's the energy of being stuck in the mud so long that you literally you think that's where my home is. My home is in the mud. It's where I've been. It's where I've been. Coming from a higher mind is what moves you out of that mud. I feel like there's a few of you who, you're in a situation, and I feel like lately you've been realizing that it's time to move on. But there is fear. And maybe it's because, maybe you've never been single before. Maybe you've never lived away from home. That type of energy, like, I'm taking a chance here. But with the Empress and the Ace of Swords above it, what you're feeling. So I feel like you have this feeling that you're being called a certain direction, but there's fear attached to that because you're just not sure you can do it. And that fear comes from everything in your life that hasn't been cleared away. Other people's comments, right? Our parents who, a lot of them accidentally say things that stay with us for the rest of our lives. Ex-lovers, all that. And it's like, it's a combination of all of that sitting within your head. This is something you have to work through. But there is that feeling of, I don't think I'm good enough. So, I'm going to ask you to take that fear and really look at it, because, what have you learned in the last 9 years? Through hardship. I feel like that's the main thing. Through my hardship, what have I learned in the last cycle of my life? For some of you, maybe it's 13 months. There's the energy of 13 here. But you've learned tremendous things. Now it's having that belief in yourself. The only thing that's stopping you from moving forward is fear. So think about that. Just fear, which is an emotion. You know, I feel like if I'm stuck within my own fear, one of the things I can do is get involved in some type of charity work. You know, it feels like there's a need here to give back. Even no matter what I'm in, there's a need to give back. And through my giving back, this is what's going to help ease a lot of things. And, you know, it's like, okay, the pain that I've been through, in some way, somehow, I will be using that to help another, whether I know that or not. This is a balancing out of the universe in your favor. Look at that, the Fool. Take a chance. You know, the Tarot is about the Fool and the Fool's journey. And you are the Fool. This is childlike energy, Christ-like energy, some would say. This is the ability to not live in my head, follow my intuition. I can be a little reckless, careless, but it's still better than being in fear. And when I say careless and reckless, I don't mean like I'm going out and doing horrible things. No. I may make a few mistakes getting onto this new path, but that's okay. Nothing major, no major mountains. You know, it doesn't feel like there's major mountains to climb here. It's, for some, it's simply a change within my own thought process. You have many elements of the major arcana coming out for you as the Fool goes along his journey. First one he meets is the Magician. We have the Empress here, and we have the Hierophant here. We have Temperance here. We do have the Tower, but the Tower is of the past. And don't forget what I always say, the Tower brings in a blessing. Okay. Some of you are looking for a path of equality. And that's what you shall find, as long as you walk that path. Look at that, beautiful. Four of Wands. Well, remember how I was saying something pure is coming in? Something that felt very, very pure. Pure of heart. This is about a connection. This is about a beautiful connection. And this is about a connection of, well, what did I say back here? Almost like duality. And by the way, they're also dressed in white. So, yeah, absolutely pure energy. Loving energy. This is the type of connection that most of us as humans seek out. Or should I say more as spirit seek out. Both. The combination is what I'm hearing. The combination. When I see the Tower now, it doesn't look so big and bad. If this is what it's bringing. This is what you're bringing too, though. How? How am I going to bring this type of pure connection? Through my own energy. Taking on the energy of the Empress. Strong, but very loving. Empress, you know, has a love for herself, absolutely. But she's a love for the people around her. However, the people's energy that are, I don't know, it's like she doesn't take on, this isn't the meaning of the card, it's just what I'm feeling right now, but she doesn't take on their negativity. No, she's above that. So she can look at a problem from above it without having to take on people's energy. Manifesting through her energy. Pure energy. Only way you could get to that energy is through the Tower. It's the ending of one way of being so the new you can emerge. Beautiful. The Star, card of Aquarius. This is about manifesting your hopes and your dreams into your reality. It's bringing down what you requested. And it's the ability to recognize it. It's a different way of manifesting from where I've been. You know, I feel like I've been in a negative vibe. And through this journey, it's helping me, well, to snap out of it. You know, we're moving into a very high energy time of, you know, almost like instant manifestation. So I want you to think about that. I don't feel like the Star is about how quickly I can bring something to me. It's about, you know, it's about my soul's journey. I feel like it's about a soulmate. I feel it's about a soulmate coming in. This is also the energy of keeping, you know, keeping faith, staying hopeful. Don't give up the hope. You no need to. No matter where you're at, what you're doing, life changes. So one thing we know for sure. This is hope. But this is soulmate energy too. Aquarius. So some of you may be, it could be an Aquarius come in, but I don't know if that's really the message. I feel like the Fool's saying, how can I get balance within my life? Through my energy. Through my energy. My energy can change everything. My energy can change my world. That's how powerful it is. And you know, Libra, I feel like some of you just don't know the power that you hold. And this isn't because, you know, something special happened and it ignited you and now you're powerful. No. This is the power of all I can say is if I did not have this hardship, I wouldn't understand and enjoy the purity that's coming in. And I just want to say real quick, I do feel like someone is also going to get an apology from their mother, or an important female figure in their life. I don't feel this is romantic at all. I do feel family. But I do think an apology is coming in. And I feel like for someone, there's something with, you know, with the relationship between you and your mother that has not been cleared up. You know, she doesn't have to be alive. I can clear this up through my spirit. Because the communication is here. So I feel like open up the line of communication. I know it's not always easy, but it is what would suit you right now. Okay. I just feel like that's going to happen no matter what. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Very independent energy. This is a journey that was definitely worth taking. This is also about self-employment, successful self-employment. And if fear is holding you back from that, you know, if there's something you want to begin, especially with these ones and the ace, there's something you want to begin, and fear is holding you back, recognize that. I don't know if I can compete. I don't know if I'll be good enough. I don't know what people will think. Don't worry about that. Do what's in your heart. Follow your own heart, no matter what. It's reminding me of the movie Field of Dreams. I think that's the name of it. Kevin Costner, where he builds the baseball field. Build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. I feel like, Libra, you've been getting some epiphanies yourself. And it is about changing my world now. So even if I'm in a career, and, well, it's kind of what I'm doing, like how I want to do for the month of March. I'm changing things up a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm stopping what I'm doing. It just means I'm changing it. I'm following my intuition. For some of you, that's what it's asking you to do, no matter what. I have fear. Maybe you guys will get mad at me because I didn't do the monthlies for March. But yet my intuition is stronger than my fear. If you've been working on something and you're afraid to bring it to market, we're moving into very creative energy. A lot of self-employment. More and more people are starting small businesses that are turning large, that are becoming very profitable. People are looking for those old-fashioned values, but with an updated source. I don't know what that means, but somebody will. Take what you know, that you authentically know, and that's what you run with. If you build it, they will come. Okay, let's do one more round. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Ten of Cups. Please excuse my nails. I don't know why I lose nail polish, like right there on both index fingers. I feel like for some of you, this is I'm putting energy into this Ten of Cups. This is what I want to bring to me. This is happy family, harmony, feeling good, having love and joy and laughter. It's the energy of the sun shining after it feels like it's been behind the clouds for months. The cold turning it into warmth. It's almost like a call to the universe. This is what I'm asking for now. I want you to recognize, though, this is towards the end of the reading, right? This is after I have this independent energy and an independent spirit. For some of you, this is about career and love, and that's okay. You can ask for anything. I feel the energy of, can I truly ever have the Ten of Cups again? Will I ever have the Ten of Cups again? Well, it's up to you. The Fool's right above it. So it's up to you. The Fool tells us that we can't carry the past energy with us. Just the lesson. Nothing more. Just the lesson. It's out there. And I feel like this is what the Fool's searching for. It's not even a search. The Fool knows that it'll just be there. It'll be there eventually. Fool's about patience, right? And I feel like for some of you, it just feels like, I don't know, like the energy that I just came down to earth. Clarity first. seeking balance first, healing heartache. Even if some remains, I walk through it. This is universal help with you. The energy of what I'm praying for, my prayers being heard, and eventually my wishes being met, if they're pure. If they're pure. Those who may have an apology coming from the mother, or, it could be the other way around. You may owe your mother an apology. And if you do, please just do it. Like, don't overthink it. Just do it. Just do it. Because it opens you up. Okay, I'm curious to look over the Four of Wands. I have the Four of Cups. And I have to say, right off the bat, what I felt is, don't be too fast to make a decision over something. Don't put all this stock into, okay, because I feel like what I got to be careful. What comes between the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands is the Four of Cups. And the energy I'm feeling from the Four of Cups is, I don't want to rush anything here. And it is about trust, right? It's about having my emotions in check. Here's duality again. Some of you may be involved with a Gemini. Because here's the problem. If I'm so hell-bent on the type of person that I want next, would this be someone coming back, but I want change within that person, right? Which means I need change within myself. I'm putting too much weight into how things have to happen. And when I do that, I'm so much more into my head. And I'm shutting down energy, the ability to manifest. I'm going to stay on this for a second. Six of Cups. First of all, let's look at the energy of the Six of Cups. And that is about, when I think back, I'm allowing myself to think of the good times, the happy times, cheerful times. I'm not keeping myself in a state of, why did they do this? And why did they do that? And why did this have to happen? And why? I should be beyond that. Especially with the energy that's available to me. I am coming from a higher energy, and this higher energy brings me higher results. Six of Cups is about love from the past. I know it's love, being attached to the Four of Wands. So, it can certainly be the energy of someone coming back. Well, it is. It's someone coming back from the past. But listen, person coming back from the past, and by the way, it's down here. Well, 6 and 4, 10, 10 of Cups. So I have all the possibilities. But I've got to let the universe do their job too. Duality. So this is telling me that there's two people who need change. Because you're asking for love a certain way. But are you matching that energy? Sometimes we have to give people a chance. Temperance. Patience, my child. Patience. A chance for the higher mind to kick in for the person that we're interested in. It's not always just about us, right? We can't make someone do something else. But this is about energy of the universe flowing was going to say this month, but, you know, from this point on. Okay, take a couple more cards. We have the Three Swords and Judgment, which to me is beautiful. I mean, this is energy of being able to heal that heart. Heal what has been broken within you. Seeing it. Judgment. I have to see it. I have to know it. I have to claim it. And once I claim it, I can then move beyond it. This is about allowing myself to have a rebirth. And, you know, I just have the energy of someone that I care about also in the energy of the Three of Swords. So this tells me, and I feel like we're still talking about the energy of someone from the past. So it's showing me that both people. This is about mirroring energy also, I just want to say. You know, we have the family right here. Son of Youth, but we also have them mirrored in the background. This is about paying attention to current energy. Paying attention and then benefiting from it. You know, changing ourselves. Changing our life. Changing our world. Definitely overcoming. And the only way we can overcome it is to recognize our part in it. And I know it doesn't mean we're, you know, sometimes we just have people who just treat us like shit. And maybe we don't have a part in that. Well, then our part is we hung in there too long, right? That we allowed it. So we always have some part in it. This is recognition of that, so I can then move beyond it. And this is also showing me that I feel like this is happening for both of you. One more shuffle. High Priestess. Wow. Beautiful card to come out now, because this is all about your intuition. This is the energy of the veil thinning. This is also about duality, and this is also about, you know, in a nutshell, again, the energy, you know, recognizing that if I've never been hurt, if I've never had hardship, would I appreciate truly anything? Or would everything just be monotonous? It is polar opposites. They come together to make a whole. More than anything, it's the ability to know that. It's the ability to trust in your own source of energy and the ability to manifest. You know, you are the painter of your life. You are the brushstroke. There's really no limits, even though we feel it. We feel that we're limited. We're not. Everything is circumstantial. The ability to change your life at any time. It's always up to you. One more. You know, and with the Magician and the Hierophant here, which is the first two people that the Fool meets, this is about taking my 3D world and the spiritual world, bringing them together. This is how I move through life much more seamlessly and with a uplifted spirit, using spirit and the 3D together. Because I am not just this 3D creature. I am so much more. It's like they're black and the white, but what about all the gray in between? Okay, one more. It's like I'm seeing a field of wheat, but the wheat wasn't there until I walked to the field, and all of a sudden there is all this wheat, and it's beautiful, and it's flowing, golden wheat. I'm not really sure what that symbolizes. To me, I feel abundance, but I feel abundance with serenity, abundance with peace, peacefulness. We have the Seven of Cups. We have Justice. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Your card. And we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about loving myself first, filling my own cup. Filling my own cup first. For whatever reason, I took these cards right above the Four of Wands and the Hierophant and the Magician, which is all central energy, I feel. Like it's all the energy within you. So what it's showing me, I kind of feel like this is about love is in the atmosphere. It just hasn't reached us yet, but it's there, and it's always there. It's always there. I do feel like with the Seven of Cups there, I feel like you're faced with some choices. And fear may kick in because I don't know what choice to make. So I feel like the best advice I could give is, do I need to make a choice, or should I just follow it for a little while? Is there a need to rush? No. I'm going in the right direction. And that's really all I need to know. There's a need to love yourself first. And I know I get tired of saying it. Well, I don't get tired of saying it, but I don't like saying things like that over and over and over again, but it's in pretty much every reading, right? And it makes sense, because how can we truly move through the world seamlessly if we don't care for us first? The Empress. The number one message from her. The love of oneself is what then opens you up to the rest of the universe. If I am not sure which direction to take, get out of my head. Even if it's not I'm saying don't make logical choices, but yeah, think about it logically and then release it and then go with your gut. Go with your gut. No need to rush, though. That's the main thing I'm hearing. Like, I don't need to rush this. I don't need to move something from 1 to 10, because the beauty is in the journey. It's in the journey. What's coming up for you, Libra, it's pure. I just have to match the energy. That's it. I just have to match it. And so it is. So it is. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I know this was a little quicker than my normal readings, but I really love the flow of this reading. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everything. I hit over 100,000 subscribers, and I have so much gratitude for you all. I really, really do. And you guys know how much I love you. I mean, you're just my family now, period. So thank you. Thank you for hanging in there. I have not begun personal readings yet. And it is something I am going to add back in, but just not yet. I'm getting closer. I can feel it. Just not yet. Okay? I'll make an announcement when I do that. But please, help me through next month. Stay tuned. I'm going to try a lot of different readings, and I'd like your honest opinion. What we should continue and maybe what we don't. Okay? I love you guys. Enjoy now. That's going to be the title. Enjoy now. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.